I am going to piss a lot of people off with this video, but it's a good thing I don't care because at the end of the day, this is my video and this is my opinion. If you don't like it, there's the door. What's going on YouTube? It's Black Rain and I'm back with you guys with another video where we don't cry about it, but we vibe about it. Now, today is a little more controversial than I usually do, but I made a video similar to this a few months ago. You guys can check that out as well. It's gonna have some base points of how I'm gonna describe this video, but we're gonna talk about how Triple H is really playing into the narrative that he doesn't really book a lot of black stars properly. And with that being said, I'm pinpointing Carmelo Hayes still. If you guys don't know, Carmelo Hayes was a first round draft pick, and you would have never known with the way he's been booked now. If you started watching WWE, like let's say for hypothetically, you started watching the E a month ago and you saw Carmelo Hayes, you wouldn't know that he's a first round draft pick because this man's been booked like trash. This man been booked like garbage. He's been booked like a mid-card jobber for months now. And it's actually kind of crazy how that works because his other NXT counterparts all have titles, which is kind of crazy. So Braun Breaker, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton all have titles. And just look at them. Look at them. Yeah. So why is it that Carmelo Hayes doesn't have a title? See, my thing is, you guys took that title off of LA Knight and gave it to Shinsuke Nakamura, who prior to that hasn't done anything. Nothing meaningful. This man always lost, gone for months, nowhere to be seen, comes back with this new character, new theme song, wins the title, does nothing with it. Which makes me question, why wasn't that title given to Carmelo Hayes when he fought for it? Why wasn't given it to Andrade? Because Andrade cooks on SmackDown. It could have been given to Andrade. But instead you gave it to Shinsuke Nakamura. Just from the drop it to LA Knight. Now I did hear that Shinsuke Nakamura had a death in the family, which my condolences to him. But that doesn't change the fact that that title was booked like trash on him. It was. It did nothing for the division. It did nothing for the title. That was a meaningless change. It didn't need to happen. You could have given it to Carmelo Hayes, who's there all the time, who can actually put on bangers for that title, make it feel important. He could have taken that title to WrestleMania. But instead you opt to give it to Shinsuke Nakamura. Don't know why. The only thing that bothers me is that Carmelo Hayes, along with Braun Breaker, they carried NXT 2.0. They carried that brand, made it feel important after Vince McMahon gutted that brand from the black and gold days that you guys know about, some of you. To make it NXT 2.0, to make it this shell of a brand that it used to be, Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker carried that division on NXT. They were 1A and 1B. They were parallels of each other. They carried that brand. And then the main roster call-ups happened. Braun Breaker got drafted to, I think he got drafted to SmackDown first and then signed with Raw later. But he got drafted, Carmelo Hayes was a first round draft pick. A first round draft pick. And he hasn't done nothing ever since. People are gonna say, oh, well, he had matches with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Yes, but look what they landed him. They all mean nothing because he lost. He lost. How is it so hard to comprehend? He lost. So when you make him lose in these type of fashions, it doesn't have people take him serious. It makes people not want to take him serious. He's not a threat. He's not a major player. Braun Breaker being booked like a badass, beating the likes of Ricochet, Ilya Dragunov, Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser. Like, he's been having all these feuds for this IC title, though he's been on the background lately. He has been established like a monster. He's been established as a major player. He's already a two-time Intercontinental Champion. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes is scratching and clawing to contend for one. And the thing is that Carmelo Hayes was the first round draft pick But everybody else that was a first round draft pick has a spot at WrestleMania but him. Look at Jey Uso. Look at Bianca Belair. They have spots at WrestleMania, but he doesn't. How does that work? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's looking skeptical because it's funny how he gave Lyra Valkyria a title, Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker. Look at them. And look at Carmelo Hayes. Questionable. Why would you give Lyra Valkyria a title out of all those 4 people I just named? Lyra Valkyria, I kid you not, if you're a Lyra Valkyria fan, you can click off this video right now. Lyra Valkyria is so boring. I don't get what the appeal is. She can wrestle, but she is bland and vanilla as I kid you not. I don't get the entire attraction towards her. Even when she was in NXT holding that NXT Women's Championship, I'm like, what is this girl about? What is her character? Because I'm not invested, I'm not sold. I don't know who back there, backstage, is so high on Lyra right now, but I'm not sold. You can't convince me that this lady is interesting enough to hold a division by herself. You should have given that IC title, the women's IC title, to someone who's already an established player to make that title feel important. And then maybe have Lyra be that person for the title and then give her more character. Because right now, she has none of that. I'm not invested whatsoever. So you give Lyra Valkyria a title. Tiffany Stratton, we get why Tiffany Stratton has a title. I mean, she's pretty, she can talk, she can wrestle, so that's understandable. Braun Breaker, understandable. But Lyra Valkyria, no, absolutely not. She should not be having a title right now. Give her more time to build her character, maybe a heel turn, something, because she gives me nothing at all. But you opt to give Carmelo Hayes an ambiguous WrestleMania path, not knowing if he's gonna be on the card or not. That's criminal. That's criminal. I don't think that's fair. You see how on NXT Shawn Michaels are booking all these diverse superstars, making it feel important? Triple H needs to incorporate that to the main roster, because right now there have been months where there's been no person of color on a major card. People have been complaining about it. People have been saying and pointing it out. Me personally, I still right now don't think Triple H is racist. I don't think he is. But by the way he's been booking these stars, it is looking questionable. Now you have Naomi and Jade, yes. You have Naomi, Bianca, yes. But all of that, fine. I'll give you that. I will give you that, right? But we're talking about black male stars. You just gave the Street Profits a title after 4 years, when Montez really should have went solo, but that's Montez's fault. I mean, brother, if you want to get ahead, you need to make some hard decisions. I'm just saying. Angelo Dawkins can find a way. If you really want it like that, he'll find a way. Anyways, you have Apollo Crews, who is a certified jobber. Bobby Lashley left the company. Shelton Benjamin left the company. Cedric Alexander released. Chauncey Adonis is supposed to be on SmackDown, but this man on NXT not doing anything. I mean, it's so hard to look at the main roster and say that it's diverse enough, right? As far as like high profile matches and, high profile title shots. Carmelo Hayes needs to be in a title picture. This man is too talented to be sitting back there being paired with The Miz and losing to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and all these other people. They tried to give him some cheap wins against Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews as if that's, Akira Tozawa and R-Truth as if that's credible. Those aren't credible wins. Those are not credible wins. I mean, honestly, if you guys want to make Carmelo Hayes a major player, we need to do some readjusting. We need to do some readjusting because this has got to stop. It's got to change. And I don't know if Carmelo Hayes wants more. I don't know if he's the one that's okay with this booking, but it's not good. At this point, he's looking like a Ricochet 2.0. I'm just saying. But I just wanted to discuss that with you guys. Let me know your opinions down in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.